Hi Libras, how are you? Oh, I hope this reading's better than the last one. I'm doing these back to back because I feel like you need me to. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me just please. Okay. Libras, 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 Libras. Spirit and universe. What's happening for Libras? Libras love life. Okay. 10 card Celtic cross. I had to lay them down like this for room. Okay. The bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Reversed. Which means it might not be the best time to communicate. It really might not be the best time to communicate or try to fix. Or somebody is not communicating with you. Okay, in the past we have the Lover's card. So there was a promise of something. There was hope. There was something. It was important. It took a turn for the worse. We know this. Why? Okay, so why did it take a turn for the worse? What's going on? What's happening next? Okay. Either there shouldn't be communication or there isn't communication and you want it. Okay. Underneath is the Hermit though, reversed. So that really is an indication that it's not time to, again, it's not time to sort out your thoughts and try to fix this. Like, I think you have your answer already. 2 major arcana cards. We have the Judgment and we have the Hangman. So you kind of know the Judgment, okay? You kind of know where you're going, what you're doing, what's happening. And then the Hangman, it's like you're not really wanting to accept it, or it's like you have the answer, but the answer is to not do anything just yet. That's kind of confusing, right? But I think that there's this major pause that needs to take place before you go into the new year. All right. There's a pause in jumping to conclusions. There's a pause in feeling hurt. There's a pause in feeling sad because of lost hope. There's a pause in being overexcited that something can work out. There's a pause. There's a pause. Okay. And your foundation, we have the 7 of Swords reversed. Now, this is very interesting that this is reversed because this could very easily be talking about, because that was in your last reading. So this could really be talking about the fact that maybe you thought something was happening and it wasn't. Maybe your partner thought something was happening and it wasn't. So now there needs to be kind of this recalibration of mindset and attitude towards each other. Because look, 9 of Cups reversed. Okay, wishes not coming true. There's no emotional fulfillment. There is upset, sadness here. I mean, there isn't necessarily sadness here, but here there is sadness. There's not sadness here, but this means like it's not, your wishes aren't coming true. So, but again, I don't think that this is something that can be forced. In your future, we have the 10 of Swords reversed. So, okay, that energy is lessening. It's lightening up. So that's good. But I think, again, I think there kind of needs to be, I think it is because I feel like there was a major jumping to conclusions that took place on one or both of your parts. And it caused some major disaster that needs to be rectified. But I think the time to discuss and figure out is not at the end of the month. I think it's starting to go into next year, after the holidays. Emotions always run tense during the holidays anyway. Okay? How you feel about the situation is the King of Swords, so King of Wands. So you feel that this is, there's purpose behind this. You feel that you could be dealing with a fire sign too, but you feel that there's purpose behind this. You feel that there's a way to move forward. How they feel about it is they feel like that it's not an unhealthy attachment. They feel like it is a healthy attachment. They feel connected, but not in an unhealthy way. So, good. So why did everything that happened in the first of the month happen? Like, that's confusing to me. In your hopes and fears, Libras, we have the Sagittarius card, the Knight of Wands. This is a flighty energy, in and out. This could mean travel, but this is also somebody that doesn't stay in your life. They just kind of come and go. So there's fear associated with that, I think. There's weighing options. This is you. This is your outcome. This is you, or another air sign. But this is you trying to not be emotional and trying to be rational. Same with here in the past that I talked about. They're old and all that stuff. But again, this is a head or heart decision. So you're trying to take your heart out of this right now. Take the emotion out of this and really analyze what the best route forward is. Like, you're really trying to figure it out. And you're going to be doing that in silence, I think. Not with your partner. I feel like you are the one figuring it out. I don't even want to do any clarifiers, but I'm clarifying this Queen of Swords. I'm going to clarify this Judgment. Please clarify this Judgment card for Libras. Please clarify this Judgment. Why is the Judgment card here? Okay. Ace of Pentacles reversed. I think that there's this realization that something solid can't be built. I mean, I think there's emotions there. I think there were a lot of emotions. I think there was deceit, or the air of deceit, the anticipation of deceit that very likely wasn't real. But I sense that you guys are kind of driving each other crazy to the point where it doesn't really matter if something real really happened or not. I think that Libras, like, you just need somebody that calms your mind, not somebody that makes your mind spin. And I don't think that they're doing it on purpose. Like, I just think it's the energy dynamic. Okay? That's very, very likely. It could just be the energy dynamic between you two. And sometimes, you know, that just can't be fixed. All right, please clarify this Queen of Swords. Well, I'm going to take that. I came up with a bunch of cards, but Queen of Pentacles means to, you know, focus on what can be built, focus on what the possibilities, and there's a warmth to this card compared to the Queen of Swords. There's a warmth. She too is pregnant and bountiful and generous. Like, I think part of what you're thinking about is how you want to warm up to the situation, how you want to give to the situation. Should you be giving? You know? What should you be giving? What should they be? Like, your mind's going crazy. Because there's real emotions there. Okay, high level advice and guidance. I'm not doing this for anybody else, but I think you guys need it. High level advice and guidance for Libras. High level advice and guidance messages. High level advice and guidance messages. Okay, here we go. The High Priestess reversed. Strength. And the Four of Pentacles. So advice and guidance, okay? Open up. Be confident. Be confident in your approach. Okay? And realize that one or both of you could actually be wrong. It's okay. It's okay if your intuition led you down the wrong pathway. It's okay if you were wrong. Have confidence in the fact that one or both of you could be wrong. Could have been wrong about what happened, okay? All right, well, that was a better. I think Libras, I think that the message here is that there are emotions on both of your parts. There is thought on both of your parts. Somebody was wrong. Somebody jumped to conclusions, okay? But you gotta communicate very slowly. Maybe wait a little while longer. Sometimes you have to let the missing set in before the talking sets in. All right, Libras. Well, thank you so much. Bye, Libras. Love you.